Imagine a world 4,500 years ago, before the Great Pyramids reached their final height, before the first lines of the Hindu scriptures were ever chanted, before even the idea of temples as we know them existed. In a city lost to time, people gathered around a massive, mysterious pool of water. They weren't there for a casual swim. They were performing sacred rituals. This is the Great Bath of Mohenjo-Daro, a structure that whispers secrets from a civilization that vanished millennia ago. Why was this colossal pool built with such precision? Who were the people who used it? Could this be the world's very first site dedicated to spiritual cleansing? The answers are not just buried in the earth. They challenge our understanding of the origins of faith itself. Join us as we dive into one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. So, what exactly is the Great Bath? Found in the heart of Mohenjo-Daro, a major city of the ancient Indus Valley Civilization in modern-day Pakistan, this isn't just an old pond. It's an architectural marvel. The pool itself is about 12 meters long, 7 meters wide, and drops to a depth of nearly 2.5 meters. Think about the size of a small modern swimming pool, but built entirely by hand, brick by fired brick. But here's what makes it truly special. The builders lined the entire structure with expertly fitted bricks, and then sealed it with a layer of natural bitumen, or tar, to make it completely waterproof. Descending into the pool are two wide staircases, one on each end, suggesting a formal ceremonial entry and exit. It even had a complex drainage system to empty and refill it. This was not built for splashing around on a hot day. This was built with a powerful intention. Every single brick tells a story of purpose, of a community that invested immense resources into creating this one-of-a-kind structure. The engineering behind the Great Bath is simply mind-blowing for its time. We're talking about a civilization that mastered waterproof technology thousands of years before many others. The sophisticated drainage system wasn't just a simple hole. It was carefully designed to allow the massive volume of water to be emptied out for cleaning and then refilled from a nearby well. This points to an incredible focus on water management and cleanliness. They clearly understood hygiene on a level that was far ahead of their era. What's even more fascinating is what we don't find at Mohenjo-Daro. Archaeologists haven't found any grand palaces or opulent royal tombs. Instead, the most monumental structures are public works like the Great Bath. This suggests society that prioritized community, order, and maybe, just maybe, a shared sense of spiritual purity over the glorification of a single ruler. This was a civilization that saw cleanliness not just as a physical state, but perhaps as something much, much deeper. This leads us to the central mystery. Was the Great Bath a site for religious rituals? While we have no written records to confirm it, the evidence is compelling. Many archaeologists are convinced this was the heart of the city's spiritual life. They believe it was used for ritual purification, a place where people would ceremonially bathe to cleanse themselves, perhaps before important events or as a regular spiritual practice. You can see fascinating parallels in other cultures, both ancient and modern. Think of the sacred ritual bathing in the Ganges River in Hinduism, the holy pools near temples in Mesopotamia, or even the mikveh, the ritual bath used for spiritual purification in ancient Judaism. Water as a purifying element is a deeply universal human concept. But here's the puzzle. Unlike those other sites, at the Great Bath, there are no statues of gods. There are no altars for sacrifices. There are no inscriptions or texts telling us who to worship or what to believe. It's as if religion existed here, but in a form so ancient, so primal, that we no longer recognize its shape. It's a faith without a name, a God without a face, communicated only through the act of cleansing in shared waters. To truly grasp the significance of the Great Bath, we need to understand its place in history. The Indus Valley Civilization is older than the Vedic civilization, which is traditionally seen as the precursor to modern Hinduism. This means the Great Bath was built and used centuries before the Vedas, the foundational scriptures of Hinduism, were composed. So what we might be looking at is one of the earliest roots of spiritual practices in the Indian subcontinent. The fundamental concept of water as a divine purifier, of cleansing the body as an act of cleansing the soul, may not have begun with the Vedic people. It may have started right here in this brick-lined pool. Many historians theorize that when the Aryan migrations occurred and the Vedic culture began to blend with the pre-existing Indus Valley traditions, this deep-seated reverence for ritual bathing was absorbed and evolved into the practices we see in Hinduism today. It is a powerful idea that a ritual performed 4,500 years ago could still echo in the spiritual life of billions. Of course, this is a theory, not absolute fact, but it connects the silent ruins of Mohenjo-Daro to the living traditions of today. And yet, for all that we've pieced together, the Great Bath holds onto its secrets stubbornly. The mysteries only deepen the more we look. For instance, why has only one Great Bath ever been found? In a city so large and organized, why wasn't there one in every neighborhood? This suggests it was a unique, central site. But who controlled access to it? Was it reserved for an elite class of priests or leaders? Or was it open to the general public for special occasions? We simply don't know. And then there's the ultimate question: what happened to it? Why was this magnificent city, along with its spiritual center, abandoned? Did the rituals simply stop? Did the beliefs that gave this pool its meaning disappear, along with the civilization that built it? The site is silent, offering no easy answers. The people of the Indus Valley left behind a profound legacy in bricks and water, but their voices, their prayers, their reasons, those were lost to the sands of time, leaving us to wonder and to search for clues in the silence. So what is the ultimate legacy of the Great Bath? It is a powerful, tangible piece of evidence that the human quest for the sacred is far older than we often imagine. It proves that sophisticated spiritual thinking existed long before organized religion as we define it today, with its specific gods, texts, and institutions. It shows us a civilization that, above all else, valued purity, order, and a connection to something larger than themselves. The Great Bath is more than just an ancient ruin. It's a monument to a fundamental human impulse. Before gods had names, before prayers were written down, humans were already searching for meaning, for purity, for a way to wash away the profane and touch the divine. And they found it right here in the still silent waters of a 4,500-year-old pool. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this mystery as fascinating as we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because our next episode will uncover the secrets of the undeciphered Indus script. You won't want to miss it.